Hi, sorry about the delays. Hi, Robbie, how are you? Um, Sorry for leaving people on starting soon for so long. I got preoccupied as I pressed start. Anyway, MerMAY, man. I was very unsure on what to do for it, so yeah. Anyway, how are you? How's it going? I am drawing my two main characters as mermaids for MerMAY. It may look a bit weird because they're kind of in like an A pose at the moment, but I'm planning on animating it. So that'd be interesting. I was gonna animate last year's one, but I got too tired, so what better way to actually do it than what is it? Pretty much just putting them in like a VTube model pose to animate it. And sleep again. Oh my god, Robbie. Why? Why aren't you sleeping? Is there something on your mind? What the fuck? I don't like here and then here. I am currently being stared at by me cat. What's wrong, baby? Also, sorry for not streaming last week. I had something else occupied. I was just waiting for someone to sort themselves out so I can do stuff. Is your hair really blue or is this your avatar? I hate to break it to you. It's currently a really dark purple with light purple undertones. Technically space on this one. But no, this is my persona. This is how I would like to look, but I have issues. I have self-confidence issues. Plus, why not look at pretty art of my own while making art, you know? Sorry, I got like gunk in my throat. I think she wants out. Fine, I'll let you out. Oh, she's eager on that one. Oh, I know. There you go. Okay, she's at my room now. Kinda, her tail's still in here. Oh, no, she moved. But no, I do like colourful hair though. So the only issue is with colourful hair, you have to maintain it well. Like reapply. And then you obviously will, if you have dark hair, you'll have to like get it bleached. Making sure those roots ain't coming in. Either doing like a scalp bleach or just foils only. I've never had a scalp bleach, but I've seen so many people get it and it's so concerning. I'm realizing I could almost make these guys into like VG models with how they're positioned. I'm not, because I don't. Oh, I could just to make it for portfolio reasons. Don't like how big her hands are though. Sorry. I am a lot better than what I was last time. I promise. I'm pretty much healed from my chest infection. It's just wintertime sort of thing. I know we still have half the month left till winter hits, but yeah, no, the cold air's finally coming in. Although I think the ton of rain ain't helping. Trying to think, how am I going to animate this? Mostly the tail. Just don't know. Just don't know. Yeah, I think for this part of the strings I will have to unfortunately go do some chores. Probably want to try and get the art parts done. And if I have time later on in today to continue working on this, then I'll restart a stream for animating / rigging. Yay. Oh, that's no color there. I kind of messed that up. Damn it, that was so smooth. I have, what was it? I have drawn these guys almost every year since 2019, I believe it was. For MerMAY. Only 1 year, I think it was 2022 or 3? No, not 3. 2022 or 1. Where I didn't draw them, but I drew myself instead. I won't lie, I was tempted to make like an illustration again of myself instead, just because I feel like it'd be more prettier. You know, like, because as we can all tell, I'm Aussie, like I could just use the Great Barrier Reef sort of thing, because the Great Barrier Reef is so pretty, at least in the images. I wouldn't know, I haven't been, Like, I don't know about you guys, but even though you live in the country where, even if you live in the state, like, just generally, like, if you live in the country that has something and everyone's like, oh yeah, this would be cool, this would be a great touristy site attraction, yada yada. But you never do it in your own country. Oh no, that's how I feel with a lot of attraction stuff in Australia. Like, I've never been to the Uluru, I've never actually went into the Opera House. What other attractions are there? There's so many, I'm just drawing a blank. I'm not too sure I'm gonna do that. Well, that's not gonna be good. It's gonna be fine, I'm sure. I won't lie, I'm a bit sleepy, but I'll be fine. I've been having some slightly good sleep. The only problem is, Cat. She's been waking up way too early for me and just been causing so much noise for a change. Usually she's really good at sleeping, but all of a sudden she doesn't want to. How rude. How rude of my cat not sleeping. I'll be like that. How do I do things? Okay. Okay. I should probably fill in this so I can get the scales on her. Okay, that wasn't vetted already. Scales. Just trying to fill some of those gaps in. A lot easier. Problem is there's a lot of asymmetry in in the design I'm noticing. So that's fun. I should mention, I've been thinking a lot about these guys and their story. I've actually been thinking of stuff. Yeah. So, I am aware that some people would love to see these guys' story. However, I don't feel comfortable writing like a proper story for them. Due to ethnicity reasons. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to punch my mic. And then I realized something. What if I just... What's it called? What if I was to just make an art book? Like just have a bunch of illustrations telling their story instead. That way it kind of leaves up for interpretations a bit, like people can like piece together things and all that. I don't know, how does that sound for people? Hi Bill, how are you? Sorry, I have a bit of a frog in my throat at the moment. Just trying to get all the symmetrical parts filled in now. I don't know why, I feel like I'm too quiet, aren't I? King lose your conscious for no reason. Good, I guess. Trying to make a list of things I need on a computer. Ooh. Got yourself a new computer, do you? That's exciting. I don't know, that can be quite hard to figure out. Why does her arm look fat? But also, what the fuck? Sorry for my language. Really need to control that more. No, you're not. What the? What? You? No. What? It? Hi Marshall, how are you? Just trying to fix these arms. Look really bulky. I don't know why. How important is a virtual machine? Do I need an antivirus? Will I ever need a Game Gear emulator? Depends on the use of the computer. Like, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty tech illiterate. I know it's kind of hard to believe to figure out a lot of this stuff, but like still. The Game Gear emulator, I think that's like res, ain't it? Sorry, I've never had to like build a computer or anything. I just like, okay, let's go with this because it's in my budget. So good to see you again. Thank you. It's all good to see you again. Sorry for not streaming last week. I had things, I was waiting on something and it just, it was a bit of a mess about. I could have streamed early in the morning like now, but nah. Why are the arms looking weird to me? Ignore the arms, just continue through. So just trying to not stress too much on the edge. Yeah. Oh, I should do the hair strands. I don't wanna. You know, this is kind of why I don't animate my illustrations or make many VTube models. 'Cause the art is the worst part of it all. Having to have everything separated and having so many different layers. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hey, do you have Discord? I do, but I haven't made a chat, sorry. I tried searching it and a bit too complicated for my itty bitty brain. Why not try 3D then? Rigging. Rigging and white painting is the problem with 3D. 3D modeling and texturing, all good, all fine. UV unwrapping, maybe a hot take. I'm fine with that. Rigging, I still don't understand. I need to work on. And then white painting is just such a torture method. It's just as bad as like having to have everything separated. Really, I should just make a list of what layers do I need, what do I need visible to make it easier. Nope. I'm drawing my sorry. I'm drawing my characters yin and yang, but as mermaids for MerMAY. Wow, his body's like completely off center. It's fine. I think this is yang. Yes, I am moving on to yang. I just want to work on all the symmetrical parts first and then do all the asymmetrical afterwards and then just start coloring everything. This will be pretty similar to my first shorts on here. So yeah, what a work. Cool, this reminds me of someone. What the f— you know what? Shoot it. I want to hear what they remind you of. It likes mermaids too. I have definitely drawn them in mermaids multiple times. So there's that. Oh god. Why are mermaid tails so long? Oh no, can't use that. I was about to use the straight up eraser tool till I remembered using the eraser tool doesn't keep the symmetry for some odd reason. I don't know why Clip Shooter does that. But whatever, I guess. The sketch is throwing me off because it's so off center. I feel like he's off center. Looks so weird. I'm surprised you haven't tried to make the twins real to some degree. Could you elaborate? Sorry. What do you mean by real? Like in what sense? Ooh, concern in my body there. Sorry, that was a weird thing to say then. If it's for like 3D model wise, I've tried, I just never been satisfied. I should. I want to improve my 3D, but I just can't be bothered in a way. It's purely because of the rigging. Probably doesn't help that I had to switch programs. Because I actually learnt 3D off Maya and then ZBrush. Man, ZBrush is so good. But now I still have ZBrush. Don't use it as much. I should. Because sculpting is kind of fun. But I do have Blender. So there's still a lot of things I feel like I need to learn off it. Like a sculpture of them, or repainted doll, or hell, even cosplay. Okay. No jokes. I would love to like have proper figurines of them. Like I mentioned, the 3D modeling is just me issues. Same with the repainted dolls. I would love to repaint these, or even just like make my own ball jointed dolls and get those 3D printed and all that. Only problem is I don't have a 3D printer. Don't have space for a 3D printer. Also don't have the money for a 3D printer. Cosplay though, I wouldn't necessarily cosplay them because I don't know, there's nothing wrong if you cosplay your own characters. I just feel weird if I did it. That's just how I feel. But if anyone was to cosplay them, I would absolutely love just the absolute entirety of it. I don't know, it would feel very honorable to me. There's no one in Australia who would take a commission. I'm sure there is, I just don't research that stuff. I'm just kind of I'm not necessarily broke, I'm just having to save up money at the moment. Yeah, so there's those struggles. Although I have been thinking like maybe I should commission people to draw my characters. Just to find other artists and all that, but yeah, no, money. I'm also very indecisive and awkward too. I'm still waiting on because I commissioned one of my friends. Still waiting on the commission, still waiting on the art trade, and I'm a little... I may or may not be a little salty that they showed my part and still haven't done theirs. Do you like monsters/creatures? At the moment it doesn't help because my for context, I was struggling on what to draw for today. I was really struggling on what to draw today because I really want to draw my girl Abigail and like other people's characters who are a bunch of vampires from my role-playing group. How much do you need, and do you take insane commissions. Please don't. Please do not. Hey, please do not commission me for those reasons. Okay? Seriously, please don't. I'm only saving for a trip. And I know I have bad spending habits. That's all. Anyway, back to you, Marshall. At the moment, I have my big hype with vampires is back, so there's that. I don't mind monsters. Depends on the monsters. Don't care for werewolves, although at the moment it has been really funny at our table still. Gotta love it. What do you think I'm talking about? I'm worried that you're talking about paying a commission off me so I can commission people for this stuff, or like getting a 3D printer or any of that. Sorry, it's just I don't want you guys spending money on me. That's just me issues, sorry. So I've been so socially drained and awkward. I love having a very social job. Where was I up to? Gotta change that background. I forgot he has white on him. This can go as well for now. Those are just guides. Here. Oh, my nose. Itchy. But no, what is your favorite type of monster? Yeah, cool. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Didn't mean that. I forgot about his fin ears. Sounds so weird. Wait, how do I have... Okay, good. I did place on the right side for her. Did you ask me something? I asked what's your favorite monster? Excuse me. Oh. Sorry, I can feel it getting a bit cold, even though I am wearing a jumper right now. And big old socks to try and stay warm. Obviously, it doesn't seem to be working as well. Minotaurs? Ooh! They are quite interesting, aren't they? Bye. Bye, Bill! Hope you have a good day, evening, night, whatever time. Oh, I just realized I could have done the thread at least. Oh well, it can be a future issue. Watch me still forget it though, till I actually draw the pendant. And then the tail bit. That didn't work well. There we go. It's not attached. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I've been having issues figuring out who I was going to draw for this stream. Because I thought about drawing myself instead for MerMAY. Just to draw the reef, really. But decided not to. What else is there? I've also thought about drawing Abigail and others. Sort of thing. Like just little doodles sort of thing. Just from any of the sessions really. I lost our Easter session images. Probably for the best actually. It was messed up. Who else did I thought? I thought of animating as well. Like just straight up 2D hand drawn animation. Nope, just ended up choosing this one instead. Need to figure out the opacity of their fins. Hinge. Oh, that's not the face. Is this the sash? Awesome. Didn't realize I pressed the transform tool instead. I feel like it's too high up on his body. Trying to think, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at this and I'm just thinking cuttlefish. Oh man. I feel like I'm forgetting something that needs symmetry. How does his hair go usually? I don't think it will work in this. Can't think of much. Other than the not pendant, the other thing. I don't even know how I'm gonna animate that actually. That's not working, okay. I feel like it's too low. Yep. Okay. And then we need to add one to Yin as well. Hers can be lower. Just because she has narrow shoulders compared to Yang. I pretty much gave them both like a triangle body. It sounds so weird. But like, Yang's triangle's like upside down, while Yin's is like sanded. Just the proper imbalance to balance ratio, you know? Hmm. Ow. Oh, ow. Pulled my shoulder, I think. His head looks small. Oh my god. Hmm. Okay, let's hide that then. And the eyes. We're just gonna nick the color of her instead. How's that looking? Yeah, that's good. My biggest gripe over this is actually the mouth. Because I know I'm going to have them open their mouths and all that, so I have to draw the inside of the mouth, the tongue, both the upper and lower teeth, the lips, top and bottom. Ugh. Why do I do this myself? That's the real question. So these guys need to be the same direction. I know this seems very on the nose for them to have this on their as a necklace and on their face, but I have thought of like some stupid lore why. I like harpies too. Nice little bird like humans. Yeah, as I was saying too, what was it? Yeah, I know someone's probably gonna say, why do they have two the same exact thing on them? I like to think that Yang found these like missing, like someone lost two of these necklaces, and he thought they were so like funny that he grabbed them, gave one to Yen, and was like, we should wear them. Just like the little boy is. We need this to be that. The shape ain't holding good. Whatever. Okay, I think. Let's work on the tail. Seeing that I've got the color up. No. I also like mermaids and sirens, both iterations of sirens, of course. What else do I like? Oh, have you ever watched any Minecraft roleplays? In a way, yes. I don't know if they would class themselves as role-playing, but yeah. I've seen some. It's not my forte usually. I haven't really watched any. It's not something I would click on necessarily instantly. Also, welcome. Sorry. Forgot to say hello. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna get the spots in the right places. Which is fine. It's fine. I feel like there's other... Oh, sorry. I feel like there's other bits. It doesn't seem like it. Oh! Never mind. I forgot that I was making these scaly bits. My favorite roleplays are Aphmel's old roleplays. Okay. I've never watched Aphmel. I know of them though. I watched Empires. That's about it really. Couldn't really get in. I can't really get into the whole, like, those sort of things. I don't know. There's something. I don't know. Maybe, like, I can't handle too much of the roleplay things. No, not that. I'm sure everyone can tell I'm actually avoiding the hair on Yang as well. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry. My mic do be sensitive for me to... for you guys to be able to hear me, really. You know which one I would suggest is My Street if I'd like to... What? If you'd like to check it out. Who is My Street, like the channel, or is it the series name? It's okay, I understood what you meant. Seems like I needed to... This isn't really gonna sway that much. The series name. Okay. Who's in it, if you don't mind me asking? I think it's this one. Nope. Oh my god. One too many. God, it looks so small on this scale, but because I want to try. Ow! I want to make this like pretty much something to play in the background of my thing. Like as my wallpaper, but also like post it in like the shorts and reels. So it will definitely be a lot closer up and bigger, I think. Okay. I guess I might have to try and check it out when I can. It gets really cool and crazy. Also, I'm liking the design of your characters. Thank you. Sorry, there's just so much going through my mind. And like how to do this, and it's kind of overwhelming me. I know what I'm doing, which is the worst part of it. It's just there's so many things I need to take into consideration. Is the bad part. How's it all looking so far of him? Gotta do the mouth, gotta do the eyes. But that can come when I shade. And I also gotta do the hair. You know what? How about I stop procrastinating and do the mouth already? No more procrastinating me. Does mean I need my ruler back. That was a weird noise. I'm sorry if that came through the mic. Hi. Sorry, just saying your name reminded me of a clip that felt so accurate with last stream. I forgot his name. I think it's Gavis from Hollow Stars, where his subscribers called him out saying like that he can't pronounce their names right. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like me. What's the lore of your history? As in my VTube model? Question mark? How is that looking? Cool. It's gonna look really weird, but it's gonna be fine. Now I need the inside of the mouth. Bigger the better. Teeth. And I better remember to give him sharp teeth. Because I forgot to last year. I should be naming my layers right now. Oh, hi, baby. Little one has entered me room. Oh. What's wrong? You okay? Just give me a second, I'm gonna... Oh, hey, that's rude. I have nothing bad has happened, thankfully, out there. Yeah, sorry, Marshall. Do you mean myself or my characters in this scenario? Yeah, don't run away. I want to give you pats. You love pats. Before you neck yourself by jumping off. Let's fix that. Now I'm covered in cat fur. Are you on my... Get off my keyboard! That's what I have to tell you to get off my keyboard. Cats, man. Love her. Love her to beat. Love her to bits. No doubts about it. Have you been not sick anymore? No, I have a bit of a cough, and stuffiness in my throat, but I'm all better. It's just really, really getting cold at the moment. 'Cause you know, winter do be coming, unfortunately. What the heck? That was weird. Okay. Did she break one of my keys or something? What are you sorry for? I don't know. I'm an over apologetic person. I forget why I say sorry. Looks so stupid. The worst thing is I gotta do this to Ian as well, so... Just gonna make a new folder for the mouth so I can hide it and not scare anyone further. Or really make fun of it. Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, pretty much all... I'm mostly better. I'll be fine though. I'll be a-okay. I'm gonna realize I should probably have this bits even. Even Steven. What the what is going on? Okay, this looks better. Seems like I've just changed my mind because now I'm just... Now I am just... What's it called? Thingy. Keeping his hair symmetrical now. I'm getting a lot of these random... Maybe I should bring that up a little bit. I don't know how I'm gonna animate the hair to be all like flowy movement sort of thing. That's a future. That's gonna be a future M issue. This M is just trying. I realize I still have the symmetry tool on. I guess that's karma. And this is further karma. Where is my layer? What the fuck? Okay, here's my layer. Lower that opacity. Because the file is... Because the canvas is so big, I can't see my previews in my layer selection. Yeah, it can be like that for now. Maybe place it under here. It looks stupid right now, but gotta trust the process, don't we? Unfortunately. Here's the head. Sorry for the weird noise. Just internally suffering with my decisions. That is what is happening right now. I'm gonna realize I don't think that was good for my throat. Oh, I just put spit on my jumper. Gross. Oh, wow. Bark sounds. You know what? What if I just became not specifically a frog, but like a cane toad instead? A cane toad VTuber instead. I don't think I could pull it off, sadly. At least like design wise. So I'm just thinking. I'm currently not liking it, and I've spent so long on it. I wish I just chose to draw a normal illustration for MerMAY. But I haven't really been using Live 2D as much as I should. Especially seeing that I pay for it. Really getting burnt out from it. Maybe I should just fill in these sections, work on yin. How it goes, right? You just, when something's not working, you move to something else. Right? Oh, that's not what I meant. Got it dead on. Come on, just work. I feel like I became too... That's not what I press. Yeah, that looks better. I think I need to make her a little wider. Oh wait, I should probably use a symmetry tool. I'm gonna hide it. No, you. What the? Where on earth is these side fins? What? It's really hard to see because of her hair. But I think that works. And unfortunately, do you need to bring these guys out a little bit? Gut. Oh, I just realized I forgot about like the fins on the underside. It's okay. It's okay. Oh wow, I did not expect that to peep. To show this is her tail too, yep. She looks so tiny compared to Yang. I tried basing a lot of their fishier parts of actual like fish anatomy, like how some male fishes have like larger fins, etc. So that's kind of what I based it off. The yin gets itty bitty fins instead. I should probably put the hair in a folder. Coming to realize, why don't I just copy and paste Yang's mouth over to Yen's? I feel like that's a big brain move just then. What? Oh, I forgot I had it so long. Sorry, I am listening to music. Well, bring her face back up. Oh, I forgot about the charms. Sure, I can just copy and paste it over, right? Just like the mouth. Hold on, I forgot the lips. Why are they still at an opacity level? Duplicate. Come on down. And we'll close his up. Open this. So I'm gonna need this guy again. Just to help center it. I actually don't know where it's positioned. Too low. There we go. Easy work, man. Easy work. I should draw like my little strand bits. I just realized the separation of everything's gonna be so painful. Where is his Tom? Here. We're gonna bring it up instead, because it's closer that way. Perfect. Don't worry, I will change the color of it. It's not going to be the exact same as Yang's. Oh. I gotta love when you forget symmetry's on. You. I was gonna say that'd be very awkward if that was not the right layer. It does feel like I should have them swapped. Ah. Still need to finish his hair. I have not seen it. I've not seen Arcane. Sorry, my dad loudly speaking. Oh my god, it gave me a heart attack. My dad's very loud, so, yeah. Don't know if you heard him. Oh my god, my heart just sank. Man, I've been streaming for like an hour and a half. I've done this much. Jeez. But yeah, I have never watched Arcane. Like, I've seen the art of it, and I'm like, oh, the 3D models look amazing. No doubts about it. I just don't know. It's, I don't know. I don't... It's not catching to me to watch it. Yeah, so Yin is done. Obviously, we need to properly color her. Yang on it. It's bringing me sadness. That's not what I said. I said this. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure, as everyone has said, it's really good. I just don't know. Hasn't been appetizing enough of trailers for me. No. All I've done so far is slightly start rewatching Total Drama Island though. Hi, unsure how I yeah, my mum and I were just chilling at the couch, eating our dinner, and it's like, okay, what we're watching. Found Total Drama, which weirdly enough, Total Drama only has 2 seasons on Netflix, not all of them. It sucks because third season's the best, personally. But I'm happy to watch the first season again. Unsure on the second season. Second season really butchered a lot of characters. Huh? Oh. Okay, I didn't realize that. Didn't realize my playlist finished, damn. Now, how are you, unsure? Welcome, welcome. Just here stopping by saying hi. Aww. It's always good to stop by. Highly appreciate it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I just don't know what. Doing good, thanks for asking. No worries. It's good to know you're doing good. Okay, I think I can start thinking about. I don't know what. Do I want to draw it though? Nah. I'm not gonna add the like extra fin bits here. I don't know why I placed on the bottom. Let me quickly research something. Sorry, I hit my back here. Yeah, what? Why did I place it under? What? How weird. Gee, let me think of it. They have it over as well. What? Okay. I'm still getting cuttlefish vibes off his tail though. Sorry, I've had a big marine biology phase growing up. Definitely would never do it as a career though. Oh, so I feel like I mentioned this last time, actually. How my chords in the way. How my D&D sessions like coming to a wrap, sort of thing. Or is going to be wrapping up very, very soon, either next week or the following session after that. I feel like I mentioned that I might not even be able to go to the one after because of my brother's birthday. Gotta love when family are aging. It's gonna suck for me though, because that would make me and my brother the same age. We're not twins, okay? We really aren't. But our birthdays are so close together. Actually, come to think of it, my mum really did try and run it in the family almost. I don't even know if she realised that. So I just remember I have family that has like 2 kids born on the same day but different years. Anyway, yeah, so my brother's birthday falls on one of the days of my D&Ds. And I was like, okay, I gotta prepare not being able to go. Sad. So he came over for Mother's Day, which, happy belated Mother's Day. And I asked him, what's happening on his birthday? He says nothing, and it's like, okay, would you be upset if I wasn't here? I went to my D&D then, and he's like, you know what? I want to go. So I guess he's having to take their brother to D&D with them and teach him. It's gonna really suck if we don't finish our campaign next session, or else I won't be able to be there for the last one. It's fine, it's fine. Maybe we won't finish it up. Maybe her child won't be ready until end of next month. I don't think that's going to be the case, sadly. So yeah, apparently my brother and I are going to go to D&D together. I'm going to teach him how to play. Probably the last person to really teach him though. Okay, I need to hide this body. Can you stop auto-saving? Yeah, so I helped him make his character. He has a character ready for his birthday. Way too soon, to be fair. To be fair though, I found out I already made a pre-established character just in case when I have to go back to normal D&D. So I guess I'm ready too then. Oh my god, his stats are horrendous. Oh my god, he has a terrible character. I wish him the best of luck. And no, I did not purposely make him have a terrible character. He did it himself. Yeah, so like all of his stats are low. That's just what the rolls gave him, sadly. What was it? What else was there? Like, I don't know how he messed up his character so much. How does D&D actually even work? Generally curious. you get yourself a pair of D&D dice, you go on D&D Beyond, make a character, you join a table with someone being a dungeon master, who is someone that runs the story, and you play as the character, and you roll in prayer that you roll high. That's D&D for you. You can make your DM suffer, or you can just suffer in silence because you can't roll for anything. That, and also suffer if your spells are all verbal and you're in a non-verbal area, or if you're fighting a fire thing and all your spells are fire related. Sometimes. Yeah, no, it's so fun. It's a lot of fun. It's super simple to get into, really easy for players. I think the combat's the only thing I'm still trying to learn. So, wish my brother luck when it comes to that. Hopefully we can find a table together, really. That's the biggest problem. It's been packed. Next session is booked out. I'm not joking. A lot of people are sad that they can't get in. Luckily, I have pre-booked all my sessions. Maybe I should pre-book more, actually. Yikes. Yeah. I'll wait till after the next session. Oh, so suffering is part of the fun then. That sounds awesome. Yeah. Right now in my campaign, I'm suffering because I can't roll anything. I'm only rolling like 2 dice at a time instead of like anything past that. I have terrible stats. That was my fault though. But all my rolls have also been terrible. They got it better. I bought new dice. I've mentioned it last stream. Bought new dice. They all arrived. Yay. And I've been rolling so much better, so I guess the secret lies in buying expensive dice. No, the first time I joined this club, we made the DM suffer. By changing the whole story to add one thing. I still feel bad. I'm kind of tempted to join his table again with my brother. He's good. He is a lovely DM. That's if he's there on the day. Well, if not, maybe join another. I don't know, because I don't know what's at other tables saying. For the last 4 sessions, I've been at the same table. Yeah. Hell yeah. Change the story to have substances and then abuse those substances by killing a lovely couple. That story was freaking chaotic, man. I feel bad for the DM, but even they admitted, because someone asked in the group chat, which DM is the one that suffers the most, and they owned up to it. So it's fine. I'm just suffering at my table because my goddamn crew will not stop calling Isaiah daddy. Luckily, he did not join. Luckily, Isaiah did not join us in the next one. Although he would have been perfectly fine. I don't know, probably not from our thirsty girlies. Coming to think of it, it's so nice to actually have a session that wasn't so bad. Even though I still messed up, but that was my own fault, not my character. Oh, I should have just rolled, seeing I was rolling so well. What? Yeah! Yeah, so I'm currently playing Vampire the Masquerade, which is like D&D, just different things. How did that even start? When we got showed what our side looks like, and you know, he hot, he sexy. And one of our girls' characters is a very sexual character. You see, like, it's just how it is. So we're in a mirror maze. Everyone was separated. I was with one of our girls. Because there's 3 of us. I don't know how that ended up being 3 Hikadas. You don't. I still need to draw that girl that I was with though. Like design them and all that. She went to see the future and saw our sire being pretty much attacked and was very concerned. And she was trying to shout out to him. And because we saw what he looks like and all that and how they describe him, she decides to shout out, "Daddy Dante, are you okay? Are you safe?" Oh my god, like that. It's funny. It's so... It caught us all off guard. And then it just stuck to it. It stayed like that to this point. Yeah. It's funny too, because when we actually got to reunite with our sire in the maze, it doesn't have our sire with someone else's sire. And then the other person's sire was like, "They called you daddy." It's like, fuck. God damn. And yeah, more hell broke loose. Because it continued. It very much continued. The other person that was with us, a different clan with their sire, reunited as well with us. Piss off the host. Number 1 rule, if you don't want bad things happening, do not piss off the host. Even your DM, they will make you suffer. And yeah, me and my clanmate was never going to succeed our rolls. We had to roll 4 successes. We can only roll 3 dice. So there was no chance of us surviving. Falling to a pit of spikes. Thankfully, Asaya, I almost said daddy then, goddammit. I'm being contaminated. He saved both of us, but he ended up falling in spikes instead. And of course, we were both traumatized. Holy moly, we're still traumatized to this day. Of course, no, not kidding. She, of course, had to say, "Daddy, no!" Yeah, that was a terrible time. And obviously our other girl, like the following session, the one that started it wasn't at the session. Because it was the Easter time. Yeah, there wasn't as much. No, wait, there was. We were talking a lot while everyone else was playing. Yeah, we were not paying attention. I'm especially the worst for that. I'm just drawing at the time. She asked me what would happen, because our sire is Italian. What happened? She said, in her words too, What if she broke spaghetti in front of Daddy Dante? I said you will probably get murdered. Oh, there's so many times, like, last session, because the other girl came back, she didn't know if the outside was okay at all. She's like, is he okay? Is he fine? Is he safe? It's like, he's okay. It's fine. And, yeah. And obviously outside is still traumatized and embarrassed from falling into spikes. He shouldn't be. It shows his loyalty. Yeah, no, our girls kept saying, yeah, no, Daddy Dante ain't coming with us. He needs to stay safe. We are so protective of our sire, goddamn. I would love to draw him, but I can't guarantee I will succeed in capturing the likeness. So all you can imagine is your typical extremely hot Italian mafia mob boss with like a little bit of silver in his hair. So like mwah, beautiful, lovely. It's funny though because we may or may not have started calling someone else's sire mummy as well. I feel so bad for that clan, actually. I feel like we're bullying them too much. Poor Tremere family. God damn. Do you like Splatoon? I have never played Splatoon. Reason because it reminds me of the Blob, and I rather just have that internally. The soldier reasons, you know. Yeah. Because in the actual handbook, you can see what the sire would look like for the Tremeres. And she's like, oh my god, I forgot her name. Let me quickly search up the actor's name. Meryl Streep. Like, she looks very, very similar to Meryl Streep. Because that's all I could think of when I saw the image. Like, of course, that little sexual girly had to call her mummy. So yeah, she's thirsting for her too. It's funny as well because last session we had to, at least some of us, not all, and really it was only our side that didn't participate actually, coming to realise, damn. What was it? What the heck are you? Oh, what the? Wait, why are you guys in here? What the heck? Just gonna get rid of that. Yeah, so last session we had to go to like a rehearsal and we all had to dance with someone. Our little sexual girly. I should really just call her by her name because I memorize all of them. Her name is Australia. A lot of thirst. Someone get this girl a glass of water. No, get her a glass of blood. No. Australia, that's her name. She immediately tried to grab me. I'm like, with our other girl, Rose, being offended. It's like, I don't want to be with Australia. She is a freaking psycho. She had 27 dead rabbits with her. I don't want to be with a psycho again. Save me, Rose. Anyway, Rose ended up dancing with the Gangrel sire, which was so funny because the Gangrel sire told his own pupil not to dance with her. Not to dance with her and took her off him. But yeah, so yeah, that's a different part of the story. I'll get to that one later. Anyway, I said to Australia's person, don't elaborate on that. Okay, I will elaborate on something else that has a part of that session, but we'll get to that later because it's so funny and I feel bad, which is why I feel bad for the Tremere family, because we're just bullying them. Not like they're winning, most likely, anyway. I said to her, I'm surprised you don't want the Tremere sire. You want the mummy, do you not? And she's like, wait, is she here? Even asking the person that's playing as the Tremere, is his sire there? And he says yes, and it's like, she was like, oh, I need to dance with her. I'm gonna move my mic a bit further away to not peek too much. Anyway, she missed her opportunity because the clan that absolutely hates the Tremere, even the Tremere hates them because they have beef. History, y'all. They ended up dancing instead. So she missed her chance and decided to dance with Pierre, the host. She was waiting for a long time. But hey, we might have some good connections with Pierre now, and hopefully we don't get spiked to death again. We don't blame him, though. We do not blame him. We blame goddamn Thorn. How dare they? Thorn is part of... Let me find the name, because I can't remember off the top of my head. Where is our trait? There's too many. Thorn is part of the Toreadors. Yeah. So there's that. Which are performers, loving the arts sort of thing. So yeah, kind of see why they pissed off. Yeah. Anyway. I ended up being a lonely girly. Until the other Tremere person asked me to dance instead. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. The asshole is absolute douche. Offends me. Someone else, the gangrel of the group, didn't have anyone to dance, so they danced with one of the servers, and they looked like some video game character. I don't remember. And obviously the person playing the Tremere was really jealous. I think, yeah, their name is Valentine. The asshole proceeds to shout out, you get to dance with a hottie while I have to dance with a living corpse. And it's like, you ass, you asked me to dance. My character has the two flaws of ugly and living corpse, so she ain't a beauty. I love her though. I'm obsessed. Come to realize, who do I have anything? I need to quickly check. But yeah, with them saying that, it made my blood boil even better, where it's like, okay, I'm definitely turning you into a furry asshole. Gotta get myself some gangrel blood, make him drink the third one. Yeah, kind of the reason why I feel bad that we're bullying them, because we're calling the sire mummy, and we're calling him a furry. But the fairy incident was a complete accident by the DM, but I called it out, which doesn't help. It started from the MerMAYs too, which is so funny. So in the mirror maze, you had to either escape the maze or find a glass, like a champagne glass of blood. And well, the blood's tailored to every single one of us. I didn't get to because I was constantly failing my rolls. Oh, it has been, man. It really has been. The last session was the most tamest of them all. All we had to do was roll if we do a nice etiquette dance and then provide a philosophical question, which I failed at because I forgot the question part. That was my own doing. And then the person that we're trying to get got kidnapped. And that's where we left off. I'm a little sus on it. A little sus because of one certain detail that happened. But that's fine. But yeah, so the Valentine in the it's so funny, man. Valentine in the was the first one to find a glass of blood. And he drank it, of course. You know, he technically took a sip. And it was Gengal's blood. And it was like almost like a full-on fairy porn scenario thing. Like it was like a little sea drama sort of thing. Like all those, that sort of type of thing. But with animals. And it's like, oh my god, that is hilarious. You know, one-time scenario, whatever. That's funny. And then the Easter session happened. Oh my god, that was so funny. This is where the rabbits come in, obviously. So most of us stuck together unironically, while two of them went off to like a mountaintop, Valentine being one of them. I don't remember who the other one was. I think it was... Oh, what were they called? No. Yeah, the Salubri. I think it was them. Or was it the Bruja? Is either the Salubri or the Bruja in that group. They went to a mountaintop where, I think it was Cain, if I remember correctly, was laying dormant for the time being. He eventually rose. Shit broke loose. So much broke loose on that one a bit. Theirs wasn't the chaotic side, my side was. Their funniest bit was more of him deciding to kill them and drink their blood. They were a gangrel. And they became like the new leader of the were-rabbits. Oh my god, it was so funny. When that happened too, I could not help but say, like, that's the second time now. Are you like becoming a furry? he was losing it. He was losing it. It's so funny. A very random question. Do you like chickens? Not really. I don't like chickens. I don't know. There's something... I'm not scared of them. I just like eerie of them. Unfortunately, we haven't had any chickens in our session on that one. Oh, I should probably mention too. Apparently, me and my character and Valentine. So Abigail and Valentine apparently share custody over a rare rabbit. Did not plan that. I was planning on abandoning that thing. I'm sorry. I've been around chickens. I have. I don't know why. There's something about them where it's like, I don't want to touch them. Nah. Actually, it probably doesn't help with, at my ex's place, his neighbor has chickens and they were the worst things in the morning. Oh my god, I hate his neighbor for it. His neighbor's a psycho as well, so that doesn't help. Why did I put a multiply? apparently my girl Abigail is has shared custody with a were-rabbit with Valentine. Currently holding a glass flower, which I'm probably going to give to our sire anyway. The girls are going to be jealous because they don't have their flowers anymore. Not like our girl Australia is probably still thirsting with Pierre's and they're dancing. I can't believe that. It's funny too because our DM has like specific music for like when Pierre arrives and all that, and she played it. It's like, he's here. I'm looking forward to most likely my last session over there. Hopefully everything goes well, not too chaotic. Maybe we can find some intel saying that our client's been doing terrible. I think so far the Nosferatu and the Trebears are doing a lot better than the rest of us. Because you got, obviously, the Psycho Sex Deviant. The one that keeps failing their roles, aka me. And the mediocre, who hasn't really done much because they missed a whole session. They're probably the one doing better than the other us two. And then there's obviously our Sai, who's not trying after the Spike incident. Who knows, maybe we could try and convince the person to join our clan because family. You'll be treated nicely. Actually, it was really funny too. Oh, I don't know if I could... I think I can safely say it, actually. Because I don't think anyone here is part of my table. I've never mentioned I stream, so... Only one of them follows my Insta, which is where I publish with streaming. And they're part of my clan anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. We all, at the beginning, had to choose a hideout. We have not been staying at a hideout for some odd reason. I don't know why. But our hideout was used for our last session, for the event. The absolute glare me and the person that plays Rose had at each other. I was like, oh no. I was just like indicating to them, like, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry, they don't know. And like, obviously, like, our side is like concerned for us and our safety. I said to him, don't worry, we got this psycho over here, pointing at Australia. At Australia. And also kind of signifying, like, hey, it's at a place we know. Like, it's our joint. We good. We know the place. Is it going to be a costly effect with the glass damage? Most likely. But it's fine. We're rich. We're a rich clan. Even though we did still end up looking like strippers at the first event. But still! God, I gotta love when you fail your rolls. It's actually really funny too, because every time she mentions you have to roll for your clothes, me and the person that plays rolls just stare at each other like, God, no, please. Not again. I don't think either of us want to be dressed as strippers again. If that happens again, my character's just gonna be like, nope, not going. Dante better pay for my goddamn clothes at that point. Wait, is it elves or elves? The second one. VES is elves. Don't worry. English be hard. Elves? I'd say mix. I haven't gotten around to playing an elf yet. And elf familiars are like hits and misses. I like Fearin. Fearin's a good elf. That's all I know of. No, you're all good, we understand. Although the character I'll be playing with my brother is a half elf, so we'll see how that goes. I'll be playing. Oh my god, I knocked my thing. Knocking my mic. Eves. Are we having like a little elf party in the chat? Is there a little elves ball going on? No, I'm excited for our next session. I'm gonna try and bring in some cookies for everyone though, little bat cookies. Yeah, I keep knocking my microphone. I'm sorry. Oh, there's something to my eye. Oh yeah, that's right. I was supposed to look at that email real quick. What is this? Oh, that's nothing. Yay, monies. Yay. Still need to respond to messages. I don't want to be in a work mood on my days off. The hair looks fine, so you know. Yeah, it's looking good. Look. Do you have a favorite anime? That's hard. That's hard to choose, man. I mostly read mangas than watch anime. It's easy to get through at the moment. I don't know. I can't give you my number one favorite, but I can say the ones I like. I like Spy Family. That's a fun one. Should probably see if there's any new chapters. Comey Can't Communicate is really... It definitely plays up a lot of the stereotypes and issues, but I don't know. I still find it funny here and there. Just waiting on the last 3 volumes to buy in English. Because I read it through the actual manga books instead of online for a change. Demon Slayer, I'm looking forward to the movie because it's my favorite arc, and I get to see my one of my Hear Me Out characters. I enjoyed Fearin. Fearin's not too bad. There's a few pacing issues in my personal preference, but not too bad. What else is there? Apothecary Diaries, that's another one. That one's good. I don't know, it's got some issues here and there as well. But I think the pacing's definitely a lot better than Fearin. I don't know, man. I did heavily binge watch those two, so doesn't help. I'm gonna go now. Bye, MC. Bye. Thanks for dropping by. Hope to see you next time. I feel like I need to go do stuff is the problem. Give me a sec, let me look outside. Still gonna be here. Okay, so I'm kind of burning out a little. I think it's just the idea of having so many layers just for animations. I know I chose to do this, but still. Yeah, so I do need to like go to the shops, etc., like do some chore stuff. But the problem is my dad's cleaning my car. And he still is, so I can't even leave the house to do stuff yet. Do I want to go outside? Not particularly. But whatever. Plus, I'll probably go grab some lunch as well when I'm able to. This is not gonna go well. Just trying to make sure some things are okay. Getting a little sleepy. I lost where I'm up to. No, oh, no, here. Oh, I thought there was something on my screen, but it's just Yang's hair. Is that too much? I still have some drink. Okay. I love when Steam tells you like what your friends are playing. Hmm. Really want to do the mouth yet, but I need to. This looks a bit creepy though without a visible mouth, doesn't it? Maybe I shouldn't put those 2 dots in, just because of expressions. I'm realizing I should probably bring that up. Do you like vampires? Yeah. Yeah, I think the roleplay definitely hasn't helped because it's reactivated my love for vampires. I have had a vampire phase when I was growing up. Not in the Twilight sense, just as a heads up for you. Yeah, I like it. I'm not too sure what's my favorite vampire though. I think just a standard is good. And I don't want to be too biased with the masquerade versions. Mostly because like I love ELPHNT so much. Despite its despite the players. I can tell you my least favorite. I can't pronounce its name. Ironically enough, it's Australian. Yeah, Australia has its own like vampire. It's a little red guy that doesn't have vampire teeth, doesn't even have teeth. It just swallows you whole, drinks water, spits you out, rinse and repeat, and you become one. I ain't kidding. Better not be real. You mean Helsing? No, no. Let me search it up. Like I said, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce it correctly. Is it this? Wait, let me double check. Yeah, it is the God, how silly these guys look. The Yarama Yahoo. I'm not joking, that is. What the? Why does that look like Elmo? Oh, how cute. Yeah, the Yarama Yahoo is what they're called. Search it up on your own. You can search it up for yourself. I don't want to put that in here. Let me type it for you guys. This is how it's spelled. I'm not joking, that is the name. Too bad I don't have those books anymore. I had so many vampire books. One of them had like a whole encyclopedia of like different vampires from different cultures. So like obviously you had your like hopping vampires, but you also had like stuff from like Germany and somewhere in the Middle East, I'm pretty sure. Some in like South America, all that stuff. I don't remember, sadly. It's been so long. That one I remember because it looks so much more different compared to all the others. Yeah, those are my least favorite, just because of how weird and gross they are. Yeah. It's funny though too, because in the book, I remember this so distinctly. You know if one is nearby you because they reek. And it's like, what the heck? So yeah, there's that. It looks like a theater. It doesn't help with them being so small too. But you see what I mean? Like, what the is that? I should add that to the masquerade. Holy moly, imagine that. Clan Yara. Clan Yaramaya. Jesus. It is interesting though because like I do like Monster High, at least like mostly first gen. I tried second gen, it's terrible obviously. And I've somewhat tried Gen 3 and it's better than Gen 2, I'll say that. But no, it's got some flaws still. It's not as fun, in my opinion. But one thing I absolutely hate is how everyone's like, there's not enough diversity. They're like, one, they're monsters. But two, it's like, no, people would say there's a lot of diversity, and I slightly disagree because like they're monsters. Monsters have their own variety. Why can't we have more of that? Like, we can't just have standard vampires, guys. Can we have like all the different vampires? Where's my hopping vampires, huh? And even with the new gen, like, they've added so many like were animals. It's like, yes, there are, I wouldn't even call them monsters, but just like, what's it called? The animals that can take off their coats and look human, sort of thing. It's not even a were animal, it's just like animal skin, sort of thing. But like, you have those. They're not rare animals. You could do that instead, but no, gotta make everything a were animal in that one. Which makes me really think, was Gen 3 mostly filled with fairies? Because the amount of animal-based monsters in that gen is really ridiculous, in my opinion. I'm glad we got a lot of variety in ghosts, at least, but come on. Gotta give others more variety. Here I am just complaining about Monster High. Actually speaking my opinion for a change. I usually don't. I like to keep my opinions to myself because Yeah, that community's a bit bad. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish there was a bit more variety in each creatures than just animals only. Like how they did the ghosts were good. Like Gen 3, like I saw the one episode where it's like they gathered all the were animals and even some of them weren't even were animals. Like they had I forgot her name, but she's the daughter of the Mouse King. They had her there. It's like she's not even a were animal though. Like what? I don't get it, man. Something's not right in that one. Although I will be honest, I also don't like how they got rid of. I hate how they always. I don't know why with Greek mythology, out of all of them, they overdo Greek mythos. Like always adding in the gods. And Gen 3 didn't eat it at all. I know Gen 1 had Posey, the daughter of Poseidon. But it's also like that was on its own spin-off. She wasn't even in the actual show. But why did they have to make his name again? Heath, the son of Hades though? Why couldn't he just keep his what is it called again? Like his fire thing? Because they exist. It's a British thing. That's the funny thing. Like I don't know, man. There's some things that are off with Gen 3 and their choices and changing. Don't get me wrong, Greek mythos is always fun. But why is it always Greek mythos? Like, actually, no, even in Gen 1, you also had Karen. I. Let me double check if. Because it's pretty much just that. Or are they the child of Styx? Which one are they? God damn it. I was right. What the heck? Cool. But what is your parent? I don't care. I don't care. So her words was a play on words, but she is. So River Styx is child of Grim Reaper. Which is fine. At least it's not like Thanatos or Karen, which, to be fair, she seems more of the child of Karen than the Grim Reaper, but whatever. Like, it's understandable for them to use the monsters from Greek mythology. There's so many. But there's still so many other countries that have their own. I feel like there's a Kitsune in Gen 3, but I could very much be wrong, because I have not watched Season 2. Don't plan on it. Yeah. No. So River Styx is one of the characters from Haunted, Gen 1, Monster High. She, like her name says, River Styx, it sounds like she's the child of Styx. I'm pretty sure her name's Styx. The goddess of the river Styx. But she also has a boat. She's like a little ferryman, like Karen. the ferryman for Greek mythology. But no, apparently she's the child of the Grim Reaper. Which, in Greek mythology case, that would mean she's the child of Thanatos, but she's not. They strictly say Grim Reaper, which is fine. Whatever, I'm fine with that. Are you talking about Jack 2 and Jack 3, or is it my impression? What? No. I didn't mention Jack at all. I was talking about Monster High itself. It's a series. Gen 1 and 2 were webisodes, while Gen 3 was with Nickelodeon. Think of it, actually, I think Gen 1 was better in exploring other monsters in like same vicinity. Like, you have so many ghosts. You have the Banshee, the Phantom, the Grim Reaper, apparently, Davy Jones, the ones that don't have a face in Japanese mythology. Standard ghost. And even like the sea monsters were diverse enough too. Like, you obviously have your sea monster, your kraken, your Hydreigon? Sorry, I felt like you were saying Jack 3. No. Gen. Gen. Short for generation. Yeah. That's probably... I can see where you're getting that confused a little bit, actually, yeah. Yeah, no. We just needed to add a few more. I don't know, I think... I know so many people in the Monster High fandom don't like those who say Gen 3's bad. And it's like, it's not bad, it's just flawed. There's some things that because it's obvious like they're trying to make it more diverse. And by doing so, they're also removing a lot of diversity. And that's the problem with a lot of media, actually. They try to be diverse, but they forget what they already have diverse. Okay, I mean that. Didn't mean that either. Yeah, I know, it's a really hot take. Well, it's a pretty hot take, in all honesty. I'm sure there'll be someone to, say something, trying to defend things. And it's like, hey, it's your opinion. If you like it, you like it. I personally do not. Really, I kind of just hope they do not remake About Half the High. I'd rather them just continue where they left off. Exploring further of what is making your own destiny is. Mm. All I've left is the arms and fins. Ah, my back. Mm-hmm. She's kind of. Oh my god. Something, sorry. I have a question. Have you ever played Stardew Valley? If so, is it multiplayer? I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. Stardew Valley. It's a video game. Just wondering if it's multiplayer. I know, it sounds bizarre, the question. I'm only asking because so can two people play together on Stardew Valley? Sorry, I don't know if it's picking up properly. Might be a bit loud outside. I don't think so. Shit, I swear that. Oh, it is? What the heck? It is? Single online co-op. Okay. Interesting. That explains why they're both playing it. I got my answer. No need to worry. Sorry, like, the Steam tells me when my friends are playing and what games they're playing, because they have that visible. And I was like, why are they both playing Stardew Valley? I thought it was a single player game. No, apparently you can play co-op. What is this? A necklace. I should probably do the arms, shouldn't I? When you forget you don't have, what's it called? Symmetry on. It's fine, it's fine. I like to torture myself. Ian is almost finished. I think I might end the stream just because I'm getting a bit I'm getting tired from everything. I got stuff I should do, unfortunately. Favorite food? Potatoes. Potatoes are very versatile. They taste yummy. Yeah, I think I really have to have drinks. I'm burning out real quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to end it. Even though I'm nowhere near finished. I thought I would be able to get it done, but obviously it doesn't seem like the case. I don't know. Hopefully I can finish it sometime today. We'll see. Well, we will see. Yeah, at yawn is time to go. So thanks for dropping by. Don't know if I will open a new one to finish it. No guarantees. Hopefully I'll stream next week. Hopefully nothing intervenes. Yeah. Hopefully I can see you all next time. Bye. Hope you can stay safe. Bye bye.